What's going on, you guys? Your boy Big Dog here. Listen, this segment's called "Kicking It with Diesel." Excuse me. My nickname is Big Dog, and at the same time, I got people also call me Diesel. Okay, so that's why it's called "Kicking It with Diesel." I didn't want to title it like "Kicking It with Big Dog" for some reason. I don't know. Kicking It with Diesel just sounds smoother to me. And this I'm just gonna do this when I really don't have any content. I just talk to you guys or they post videos. It's kind of like a vlog, but it's not necessarily a vlog because I'm just gonna be sitting in one spot, and it's just gonna be like me discussing different subjects. Listen, some things I don't really talk about on here. It's like I don't talk about politics. I don't really talk about religion. I don't really. Some stuff I don't talk about because some stuff I care about religion, me personally, but like certain stuff I just don't care about. And like politics is one of those things for me. Like I truly don't give a fuck. Like and certain other shit certain shit I just don't give a fuck about. Like if I'm just being honest with you guys. But this in this case, it's like the subject of are we becoming too sensitive? And my straight up answer, and spoiler alert, you got to wait to the end of the video to hear what I got to say, is yes. I think we are way too fucking sensitive on everything. You know something I was just looking at like this past year is like how many movies almost got nominated for Oscars but didn't because of controversy. And I said, "Wow, this is absolutely insane. You cannot do a single goddamn thing without it offending somebody, and that somebody is going to grab a group of people who probably don't even know what the fuck they're talking about, and it's just like gonna go crazy and then you get destroyed. When the stuff happened with James Gunn, the stuff happened with Kevin Hart, when they get this dragged, and now they and like people constantly like just label them as those as that is those who that's who those people are now. Like nobody can fucking grow. Listen, there's something I will say, and I truly don't give a fuck. I think everyone deserves a second chance, but I do not think everyone deserves to live. That's just my theory. You call me a fucking psychopath or whatever the fuck you want to call me. That's just my theory. I think certain people who do certain shit do not deserve to fucking live, and that is what it is. That's just how I think about certain shit. But in certain situations, I never in my life completely write somebody off because there are certain shit I do that's not done on camera that I think if people saw me do or heard me say, they would completely shut me out from the rest of the world and they would hate me for the rest of my life. Even if it's intended as a joke or anything like that. Because everybody's so fucking sensitive and everybody is a fucking saint nowadays that no matter what you do, no matter what you do, as long as if it's done in the public eye and people don't agree with it, they will crucify you. Everybody that's the whole thing. Now it's like how quick can we crucify this person and tear them down completely? Yeah, they linger on things forever. If you do anything from your fucking past, it's gonna linger on you forever. It's just like to me, it's everybody's if you did something in your past, it's just like you went to fucking jail when you go in there for a fucking job interview. They're gonna look at you and be like, yeah, you're ex-con or used to be you're a felon, and like, no, you can't get this job. Even no matter how much you've changed, that's pretty much how the world is now. No matter how much you change as a person, people do not give a fuck. They're gonna automatically judge you off the shit you used to do, and it sickens me. I hate the shit so fucking bad. You can't say shit nowadays. The lines are blurred between so much fucking shit, and it's honestly it's just fucking ridiculous if you think about it. Because I look at certain shit, and this is well, no, that doesn't have to do with this conversation. So I'll just leave that alone. But like like I said, when the whole Kevin Hart and James Gunn situation, I was like, wow, you can't like you really can't make a gay joke anymore. Like if somebody made a straight joke, won't nobody fucking say shit. I have nothing against gays. I have nothing against gay, transgender, any of that. Nothing. But I just feel like at certain times, it's like people are starting to become bullies. You know what I'm saying? Like they like people are bullying their way through shit, and because everything is so fucking sensitive. When I was looking at thinking about First Man not being nominated for Best Picture, and everybody was talking about the controversy in that film, I was like, what controversy was it? It was like, hey, he didn't plant the American flag. I said, that's a fucking controversy. People care that fucking. I'm like, everything is controversial. Like every fucking like. When did we get so sensitive to every single thing? Like, if somebody says a, a, a joke or do just anything is. Everybody gets mad and up in arms, and it's always just deep. They think it's always just deeper rooted meaning behind shit. Some shit times it is, but sometimes it's just a fucking joke. That's what it is, or it's just a statement. Like I don't have to fucking like everybody. I don't have to. I don't listen. Just because I have no problem with gays, don't mean I have to necessarily agree with them. I don't have to agree with that. I was born Christian. I mean, I was raised Christian. So if I say I don't necessarily agree with what gays do, does that mean you're gonna crucify me for having a thought or an opinion? It's so fucking stupid, bro. Or if another if I say I don't like a movie, people gonna completely try to attack me because I just like, oh no, I don't think that was actually fun. I thought it was more, I'm saying, I thought it was bland, and now I'm attacked because like, oh, or if I just say that movie sucked, like I can't, like, and I'm getting like any movie, practically any fucking movie, I'm gonna get attacked. In this world, I learned a couple things. I ain't just been everywhere, but I've seen a lot of things. A couple things I've learned is nobody gives a fuck about you. I've I've seen like the worst of people. I've seen when people like completely step over you. You know what I'm saying? And people don't get like. I've been in positions where people literally look at me like I was fucking scum of the earth and I didn't deserve to live. So one thing I learned is like people don't give a fuck about you. Another thing I learned is no matter what, we gonna have to share this fucking planet. That is what it is. Like until we all fucking die, we got to share this fucking rock. And three, I just said we might as well get a fucking along while we here. Ain't no point in us arguing. Ain't no point. I ain't better than you. You ain't better than me. You know what I'm saying? You can have your ideas. I can have mine. We can debate about them motherfuckers all day long. But there's no way you just finna breed any hate from Big Dog, Diesel, or whatever you want to call it. You're not finna breed. You're not gonna get any hate from me just because anything you fucking say. Because I'm not sensitive to shit like that. I'm not sensitive. Like you can be a racist piece of shit. If you think I'm gonna hate you, nah, nah. I could whoop somebody's ass with a goddamn smile on my face and pick them up and be like, hey, well now you know. Now you know not to play with me like that. Like anything. Like it's just I'm just so like it's so hard to even want to be involved with anything anymore because of how sensitive every fucking thing has become. I hate this shit with a fucking passion, and there's probably a million different things I can talk about. But this was just the first kicking it with these, and I know I might seem like I got mad, but no, trust me, I don't. What's one of my biggest things, like not getting mad, and there's only a few people can get under my skin, and none of those people are in this room right now, so. This is pretty much just me. So, uh, the comments, none of that shit bothers me. It's just I just hate I can see a comment and not be phased. I understand for some people it's more of an extreme because like you probably getting like 10,000 comments a day talking shit to you and talking about how bad person you are. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe when I get famous or some shit, and then the shit actually come down, and maybe they pull back up this video years from now and be like, "Hey man, you see that?" And they start dissecting it and taking shit out of context, and then make me seem to be a bad guy. And then the world turns on me, and then because a lot of times when people do shit, it's like it's not like, "Hey, let's help this person." This is what we are now. It's not let's help this person become a better person. It's like nah, throw this person in the fucking trash and make them worse. That's all you're doing. When you shutting people out and fucking exclude them from society, you ain't doing them but making that person worse. That's all you do. So when they come back, you think you're gonna get a better fucking person? No, you're gonna get a much worse person. Then that's more you have to deal with. But no, you don't think about that. You rather crucify somebody. You rather exile somebody. You rather say shit like that person don't deserve a job, person doesn't deserve to work. That's what you rather do. That's what the world rather do now. But eventually y'all will realize until we start getting along, shit, it'll be better. And I'm telling you, it's gonna suck. Because it's gonna come a time. I'm telling you, we gonna need each other. We go in either we gonna either shit gonna we gonna you gonna everybody gonna see their true colors. You know, people who want to help and the people who be people who just want to see this shit over with. You got to kind of decide which one of you. Yeah, are you really as good a person as you say you are? I'm not. I know I'm not. That's why I'm working every day to become a better person. But then again, I don't think anybody on this fucking planet is a saint. I don't care. Priests, pastors, murderers. Nobody's a saint. I'm telling you, we all have skeletons in our closet. They might not be as many. They might not. You might not have as many as other people do, but we all have skeletons in our fucking closet. So before you just run and crucify somebody for some shit, for anything, or just get offended by the smallest shit, just think to yourself, bro, what did this person really mean? Am I getting angry for nothing? Do I know this person? It's a lot of shit to think about. But then again, you ain't got to. You can just jump to conclusions and try to destroy somebody. I just hope that makes you happy at the end of the day. But yeah. Until the next kicking it with these, and maybe the next time we won't be so serious. Maybe I just talk about some movies I like, my favorite anime, favorite manga. I don't know. I just don't do. I wouldn't do this live because, like, let's be honest, the fan base isn't that big right now. Where I can just do live videos and I have a lot of people chiming in. So if you just want to get at me personally, just hit me up like on Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, like all the link to those in like the description. So, but other than that, yeah, that's the end of the video.